Hello all. For those who know me, no introduction is required. For those who don't, my name is Vincent Tedesco, and the father of the groom, also known as Vince Tedesco. On behalf of my wife Mary and I, and Brandi's parents, Bill and Sue, welcome. And thank you for joining us today and celebrating the marriage of our children, Vince and Brandi. Father Doug, who could not be here today, but made sure that I had a prayer. So, and he reminded me last night in rehearsal, I had a prayer. So please join us. Lord God, creator of the universe, we have gathered here today to celebrate the love and commitment that have united Vince and Brandi in a wonderful bond of marriage. Bless our wonderful meal and bless the happy couple for a wonderful life together. Let's enjoy our dinner and let's have some fun.
Okay. For those of you that don't know me, I'm Courtney, Brandi's sister. And today I decided to borrow some words from a few friends. We are gathered here today on this joyous occasion to celebrate the special love that Brandi and Vince share. It is a love based on giving and receiving, as well as having and sharing. And the love that they give and have is shared and received. And through this having and giving and sharing and receiving, we too can share and love and have, and you guessed it, receive. 6.5 seasons ago, we dragged Brandi out to the Sixth Ward Club for the one with the band, not knowing she would leave there having met her lobster. And here we are, finally, at the one where they get married, part 3. Could I be any happier for these two? As you embark on this new season together, I hope that you will always be there for each other, even when the rain starts to pour. Always check for the left phalange to keep each other safe. Choose to drink the fat if it ever comes to that. Never forget the love inside your full-size aortic pumps that brought us here today. And most importantly, pivot through all of life's obstacles together. For those of you that have never seen Friends, I'm sorry, because not only are you missing out, but you didn't understand a word I just said. So please, raise your glass of what's hopefully full of Israel's finest to the new-ish Mr. and Mrs. Tedesco. Cheers.
So it took 357 days to get here, but we finally made it. I always joke that Vince would get married more than once, but I didn't think it would happen like this. I think we were 7 years old when we first met each other over at Bowerstown playing baseball. We were on the Bulldozers, co-MVPs that year, defensive for him and offensive for me. Still have the trophy at home, if anyone wants to check. But for the next couple decades, sports became pretty important for both of us, whether it was Penguin games in hockey or Pirate games in baseball. I even got him into golf. He thinks he beat me one time, but I knew better. But when I turned 21, we found another passion that we both liked, and that was drinking beer. See, my dad was a member of a place called the Sixth Ward Club. I know there's quite a few people that belong to that establishment here. I joined when I was 21. He joined a few months after that. We haven't looked back. We also joined a bowling league over in Lawrenceville, where we still bowl what feels like 48 weeks of the year. But through those two places, primarily the ward, Vince was able to meet his better half in Brandi. He was also able to meet his long-lost twin in Billy D'Amico. Now they say a bride always marries somebody very similar to her dad, and they nailed it this time. He'll never admit to it, and neither will he.
He should.
I always joke because all of our friends were getting married and having kids. We knew it was only a matter of time for these two to come up next. And then they came back from Disney a couple years back as an engaged couple, and we were all very happy for them. New York. Oh, I was wrong. Look at that. That was Disney. Anyway, I asked Vince, and I said, hey, I know you were nervous, not about asking Brandi, but asking Billy for his daughter's hand in marriage. And I asked him how that went. He said, well, naturally, it was after a few icy lights at the club. and he goes, Billy, I think I want to marry your daughter. And Billy responded, he was very happy. He said, that's great. Which daughter? No offense, Courtney, but I think he made a good choice. So, I propose a toast. To Vincent and Brandi, may your next 50 years be as successful as your first, minus the whole